Johnny here for Johnny's Car Care and Advice. Today we're going to be looking at the best wax for 2020. So we're going to be looking at new ceramic wax products as well as comparing that to traditional Carnaube wax. So we're going to be looking at Chemical Guys Blacklight, McGuires Ceramic Wax, McGuires Auto Detailer, also a ceramic product, as well as Carnaube based waxes. So the criteria for today's review is ease of application, its capacity to water bead, and also the water stain protection that the wax offers, dirt protection, shine, and durability. So these are the 6 criteria that we will be looking at in regards to the quality of the 4 types, these two types of waxes, Carnaube based versus ceramic. So we're going to get right into this in just a moment. So here we have a traditional Carnauba wax. Overall, I'd rate this 7 out of 10 as a maximum rating, and it all depends what type of wax you're using. Are you using a liquid wax? Are you using a spray-on wax? Or are you using a paste-based wax? All Carnauba based waxes will give you kind of your traditional shine. So on shine, I'd rate it very highly. On durability, I'd rate it actually quite low, probably about a 4 out of 10 on durability, with the lowest durability going to spray on waxes and the highest durability going to paste based waxes. Now, in regards to water stain protection, I find traditional waxes aren't that great, maybe about a 5 to 6 out of 10. Dirt protection, not that great. And water beading, though, is fantastic. However, if we go to McGuires Ceramic Detailer, that's a spray, or really any ceramic detailer spray, I'd say, I really like this product. The ease of application, 10 out of 10, absolute easiest, does not turn plastics white, as you can see from the truck here. The water beading is great. Durability is a little less good than an actual ceramic wax. The shines just like a ceramic wax, so I'm quite pleased with it. The dirt protection, though, I'm not that thrilled with it. Dirt protection, a little bit better than a traditional wax, but not as good as a ceramic wax. Dirt tends to stick more easily to it than a ceramic wax. So overall, good, decent product, easy to use. Now, the Chemical Guys Blacklight, I give it a 9 out of 10. I absolutely loved Chemical Guys Blacklight. It's a ceramic wax. The ease of application is pretty high. It applies quite easily. You just apply it you can apply it by hand with a rag. You start at one end of the vehicle, you end at the other. You can do it in the sun when the paint is warm. After 15 minutes, you can extremely easily buff it off. You can buff it off by hand. So the ease of application, absolute 10 out of 10. The McGuires detailer, you couldn't do in the sun, and you could not do on warm paint either. If the metal was hot, you couldn't apply it. So I really do prefer the Chemical Guys in regard to ease of application. The water beading, as you can see from these photos, a lot of the water had actually already started to dry. I didn't have any water stains, and after 2 weeks, I still don't have water stains on the car, and I haven't dried the car by hand yet. So water beading for Chemical Guys, absolute 10 out of 10 rating, and the water stain protection, also 10 out of 10. You can see from this photo, the big beads of water just roll right off your paint. So if you have a good rain and you're driving through the rain and it dries up and you're still driving, well, all that water is just gonna fly off the car, not leave any stains. I drive this car mostly daily, and I can definitely attest that the water beading and the water stain protection is great. It's also a product you can apply to your windows. You can apply it to your glass, and in applying it to the glass, it'll also help the water to bead right off. Now, this was a very hot day. You can see from this photo that the Chemical Guys Blacklight product, which was applied in the sun on hot paint, comes off extremely easily, and that's why I'd rate this product so high. Now here's a little video, pressure wash. You can see that the water beading is, the water's just shooting right off. Really top product. I only have one area in which I'm disappointed in regards to this product. Certainly not water beading capacity, nor water stain protection. Gives you a fantastic shine. As you can see from this video, the shine is really great. Now let's compare that to McGuires Ceramic Wax. Water beading, as you can see, is very similar with McGuires Ceramic Wax. Its water beading is great. Really not much of a difference versus Chemical Guys. Where it scored lower than Chemical Guys is on dirt protection. But you can see in this video, you know, the shine's great, but its ease of application is not great for McGuires. You have to do it in the shade when the paint is cool. Chemical Guys, I was able to do it in the sun with, you know, a hot paint. And unlike a traditional wax, which I'd score on ease of application, you know, almost a 2, because with a traditional wax, if you apply that in the sun, it's going to cake on and be near impossible to remove. You're going to need a buffer, and it's going to cause you a lot of trouble if you're doing the job by hand. It will cause you a lot of sore muscle and maybe even an hour or two to remove your caked on wax. So back to McGuires versus Chemical Guys, I'd say the shine's similar, the water beading's similar. Chemical Guys, if you touch your plastics, it'll turn your plastics white, and I detest that. Whereas McGuires Ceramic Wax, that wasn't the case, but where this wax scores a little lower, McGuires Ceramic Wax, is dirt protection. You can see this is after 2 weeks that I took this video, 2 weeks after application, and dirt protection is a lot better than a traditional wax. But you see those mags were dirty, and whereas most of the vehicle is not dirty, it is dirtier than the Mustang, and both vehicles have been driven for 2 weeks. So this is a really side-by-side comparison after 2 weeks of driving. Of course, the durability on ceramic waxes are fantastic. You're looking at 6 to 12 months. However, McGuires Ceramic Wax says that in between washes that you should actually use their ceramic detailer to keep the shine and dirt protection. So it makes me believe that, it leads me to believe that the McGuires Ceramic Wax is a little less durable than the Chemical Guys. Chemical Guys do not suggest using a detailer in between wax jobs. So here you can see that the dirt did stick to McGuires Ceramic Wax more than on the Mustang, where I used Chemical Guys Blacklight. So the dirt protection it's amazing, that it's just not quite as good as the Chemical Guys. Here you see the Mustang, the dirt protection from Chemical Guys is fantastic. The mags are cleaner, the paint is cleaner. Overall, this makes it so that I have to wash my vehicle a little less often than if I was using McGuires Ceramic Wax. And that's why overall I'm going to come to the conclusion that Chemical Guys Blacklight is my preferred product. I'd say it is the best wax for 2020. Here are some close-ups just to really give a fair comparison between the two vehicles. You know, you don't have dirt coming down from the mirrors, you don't have dirt collection on the vehicle, and you know, both of these vehicles had a really hard rain come down on them last night, and all the dust came off the Mustang, whereas the dust is still somewhat on the Lincoln. And we'll show a photo of that right here. You see the dirt coming off the mirrors, the bottom of the vehicle. You can't tell as well in the photo, but the bottom of the vehicle is dusty. And that's just not the case for Chemical Guys on the Mustang. So I absolutely love the Chemical Guys product. At least I can speak for Blacklight. It's a fantastic product because of its shine, durability, dirt protection, water stain protection, Water beading, same as the McGuires. Ease of application, well, chemical guys, I really don't like how my plastics turned white. Here, so we have McGuire's detailer spray here. Durability, I'm going to assume if they make a ceramic wax and that their ceramic wax suggests you use their detailer to help the durability and protective qualities of their ceramic wax, I'm going to assume that the detailer has a lower durability. The ease of application was amazing, didn't turn my plastic white. So easy to apply, but I'm going to assume the reason we need a ceramic wax, that it's like a traditional wax, that a liquid spray is never quite as long lasting as either a paste or a liquid. Water beading protection, it's good. What I have noticed is that the dirt, I touched the paint this morning, it was no longer smooth, so I'd say the durability is less on the detailer. And not only is the durability less, but the dirt wants to stick to it more. Now, going back to a comparison to the Mustang that has the Chemical Guys Blacklight product, it's been 2 weeks. The paint is still really smooth. The dirt doesn't stick to it. When it rains, any dust just shoots off the car, and I can really just take out the pressure wash or the hose and hose off any dust that's on the vehicle. So really, I'd say this is the best wax for 2020. Definitely go with a ceramic product over a traditional wax.